Question: what is the perfect way to find reality? Good question. Yeah, yeah. Seeking the perfect way. Perfect way is already the way, whether you like it or not. It's not. It, these days we get caught up in ways of or means of finding truth through certain techniques, certain difficult philosophies to understand, or what have you. The truth is, the way to reality, the way to essential nature is done as awareness. But how do you put the word done alongside the word awareness? Because what does actually awareness do? If all your life you've been seeking and the doing of the mind is to think something and to have an idea of something, because that's the whole premise of the I thought is to think something and to do something. It's a subjective objective relationship of the mind, claiming the experience. But if it's done via awareness, then how is the done by awareness do? This is the thing. This is the interesting thing. Well, awareness being the way, it's done by remaining as awareness. But when you do this, you've got to work out the awareness that is the way and the awareness that is subjective and the doing of the world. Now, it's simple, really, because on one hand, you've got the I am awareness, which is the way, in fact. What I am the way is the way into itself. It is the self. Now, the thing is, you'll learn to meditate. You'll learn to remain as that witness. You'll learn to just let it all go. Okay. But that subjective awareness will keep coming in on it and thinking, is there something else I should do? Should I be awakened now? Should I be listening to someone else? Should I be reading something else? Should I be practicing something else? I should be further along than this. When in fact, that's all subjective. That's all based on the premise of an individual waking up, but there's no individual that wakes up. You see, that's subjective awareness again. So you've got to remain as just prior any of that impulse to do or think, not be tempted by thoughts, and to start meditating. And I say meditating as in allow yourself to remain as awareness prior that. That's what I call meditation. There is no one meditating, but that's what I mean by meditation, is start allowing the witness of the subjective awareness, that awareness that deals with the doing of things, because it is a thing itself. So it deals with things, right? You need that. But that's just the reflex to the organism, really. That's a whole nother webinar. But in terms of remaining as the non-subjective pure awareness, you begin to see that itself is the way. It's that goes within itself. That awareness goes within itself. But if you're caught up in a subjective awareness, you'll be trying to do the same thing. You'll be trying to go within the self, but it'd be going within your body or within your mind. And this is not the within. Because both these things, both the gross and the subtle object that appears as your body and the thought that arises out of it, have no within. The within for these two objects is consciousness itself. This is the truth of the matter, really. So it is remaining as awareness and not being seduced by those two attachments, one by the body and as the mind as well, that all the thought that arises out of it, that self-contracts it and believes that the within is within the body. And I see it a lot. I see people meditating with their eyes closed and they're going within. It's fine. It's very relaxing. But that's not the true within. The true within is when awareness can come away from the subjective definition and remain in its formless association and come to see that within itself, it is the self. It's nothing to do with the body mind. So that is the way. You've already been given the way. God gave you the way. As soon as you were born, first thing you were given was awareness. And that awareness always leads back to source. And the source is not the body. Anyway, enjoy the way. It's there, already there for you. Learn to discriminate.